Yeah, I was also thinking like your Grammy story, like going back and forth from Santa Monica to LA. If this was post 9/11, you would not be able to do that.
I
There's no
wouldn't have.
way.
Exactly. Yes. It was crazy. And the thing is, I remember really well. I'm trying to think if it was that. It may have been because Jon Stewart hosted twice. Uh, and one time it was the year that Elton John and
Oh, and
Eminem
Eminem did
together.
the yeah.
And I remember just like sitting backstage making Eminem jokes with Adam Carolla, Jimmy Kimmel, and Jon Stewart. And I thought, this is the best job I've
Right.
ever had. And I remember Jon Stewart said, like while we're watching, we're sitting there looking at what's happening on the show, and Ken Ehrlich is standing there and he goes, "You want a Diet Coke or something?" And I'm like, "No, you're hosting the Grammys. I can maybe get my own soda right now. Thank you." But I did think, I love this job. And the thing is, I still do. Like, 20 years later, it's one of the craziest, like live television in particular is an insane challenge. But for the way my mind works, in as much as it works at all, is that it works quickly, like just what do we, and that's my favorite thing, is to responding in real time. And that's what I learned from, even though there were no jokes in the tribute to heroes, we did subsequent telethons where there was like one or two jokes, but there was none on 9/11. I think Chris Rock maybe said something with a wink, but other than that, but it did teach me that, like, I think the purpose of television is, like, on a very primal level, what I think is, why do people turn on a TV, or now it's like when on their phone, why do they click on something and watch something? And I think it's because they want to feel connected to something. Like, that's the primal, like if you walk into your house and you want to relax, maybe you don't turn it on, but if you do turn something on, it's you want to connect with other people, with feel a part of something else. So I think that's what that being the tribute being so early in my career, that's what it taught me, is like, find ways to connect. And even like the Grammys this year, when we were nominated and lost, God
I heard
damn.
about that. I heard you lost bad. I heard it
Yeah,
was it wasn't
we
even
lost.
close. They showed the results, and I wasn't even anyway.
I believe it was super close. And not only that, here's the kind of things that go through your head when you lose. It's like, we lost to Colbert's election special. If Trump had won, there's no way that election special is winning. So
Right.
I really lost. It wasn't Trump that lost. It was, I'm the real loser of that election.
Oh, so you blame Trump again? I mean, you could blame Trump. Why not? Let's blame Trump for keeping
I'm
this
happy to.
this trophy away from you.
I blame Morrissey and Trump. I blame Morrissey for the title of your show, and I blame Trump for